stretch. So the unit price is 41 cents in the one that comes in a block. And that won't take, like, that lady was like giving me a hard time. That takes too much time and it's too much extra. And I was like, put it in the food processor because it's
you know what? Comes down to the lazy man price is $4.99, and the person that is willing to put in the work is $3.29.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know what you can tell her, Teresa? Tell her that, in case someone here doesn't know this, but the one that's shredded, they have to put some kind of preservative to keep it better, so the meltability is not as best as if it's in the block where it's pure.
Yeah, sometimes they use emulsifiers to make it harder. I mean, when they shred it, they last longer in the bag.
Right, but it doesn't melt as good as the one from the block if you shred it yourself. So I don't buy pre-shredded anymore.
So thank you so much for sharing. So, and it doesn't take that long. And look, we're gonna save tons of money if we use that regular in our household. Anyhow, and here are the tortillas de Mission, the same brand, and the unit price in the first one is 21 cents, and then the second one is 21 cents. Same thing, same price. But what about the quality of the food? Which one would you go for? What is the difference between those two?
One is wheat and one is flour.
Exactly. One is whole grain and the other one is not. So we're going to pay $3.29 for a package of tortilla. Same price, same brand, but the quality, it will never be the same because one is whole wheat and the other one is refined grain. So that's how we go and pay for something that is not worth the money sometimes. And we spend too much money on something that is not good for us. And with the meat, you have to be extremely careful. Check the unit price, check the family size. Because sometimes you spend like in this case, $8.23, and it's 3 pounds here. But if you buy 1 pound, it will be $3. So you're going to spend more if you buy the individual, unless you leave alone, but you can put it in the freezer too when you find the family pack. And the same thing with the beef patty. So we have to open our eyes because in each detail, it can mean that we're going to be spending more money. So parenting tip for today, have children help plan and prepare meals and snacks. Children are more likely to eat meals and snacks that they help plan and prepare. And consider school meals and the summer meal plan, the meal program that they have as a resource if you need it. So there's nothing wrong with that either. Let's take a look at eating better in a budget. There are many ways to save money and stay in the food we eat. And here are the 10 tips for today to help you stretch your food dollars. Plan. Like Arlene was saying in the beginning. Before you head to the grocery store, plan your meals for the week or for 3 days, whatever you decide to do. Include meals like stews, casseroles, or stir fries, which stretch expensive items into more portions. Check to see what food you already have and make a list. And we already covered that. Get the best price, comparing prices and cutting the coupons. Compare and contrast, locate the unit price and the shelf directly below the product. We cover that. Use it to compare different brands and different sizes of the same brand to determine which is more economical. Buy in bulk, only if you're going to use it. The meat and the family size, or the cereal, or the chicken, if you're going to use it. Because if you don't have many people at the house, it's not worth it. Because if, like for me, that doesn't work because I live by myself. Buy what is in season. Buying fruits and vegetables in season can lower the cost and add to the freshness if you are not going to use them all right away. Buy some that still need time to get ready to ripen. Convenient costs, go back to basics. Convenience food like frozen dinners, pre-cooked vegetables, and instant fried oatmeal or grits will cost you more than if you are making everything from scratch. And they also not going to be as healthy as whatever you cook. So what else we have? Get creative. We use flowing. So I'm gonna be sending you this to see if you like any of these tips. For the recipe, this is a recipe based on whatever you have at home. Let's say that happened to all of us, that we're gonna use 2 peppers and we decide to use 1.5, and we have half of a pepper hanging in the refrigerator and we're not doing anything with that. Or we're gonna use 3 tomatoes and we only use 2, 3 carrots and we have 1 leftover carrot and half of the package of cilantro or something like that. So that's why we include this here. It's a no-cooked corn salad. We can use fresh corn when it's in season, but if we don't, or if it is too expensive, we can use a can of corn or frozen corn. We just have to thaw it for a little bit. And it's 4 large ears of corn, but you can substitute for whatever you have.